All right, so you make the World Cup team, you get the news. What's going through your mind? Do you get the gravity of the situation that it's a World Cup? When do you really realize where you're at? Walk me through this.
Oh, I did. I mean, I still remember in Chicago when Dave called me and said, "Hey, Bees, we're taking you to the World Cup." I was like, "Huh?" I was
Dave's
kind of half
Herculez.
asleep. Yeah, I was kind of half asleep, and I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, we're taking you." I was like, "Oh no!" I couldn't believe it. I just kept saying, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you." I couldn't believe it. Little kid from Fort Wayne, Indiana. That didn't think he had a chance of making a World Cup team, and he did. And I did have a good tournament. Playing against those teams. Against Jamaica and Holland. Those teams are really, I really, put myself, in the talks of, maybe we want to take this kid, So, but yeah, making a World Cup team, especially at the youngest player doing it, was amazing. It didn't hit me probably until we started those 3 games before we left to go to the World Cup that
Right.
I was actually on the team.
So first game versus Portugal. I mean, you're in the lineup. You're looking across from you. You see Figo. You see Rui Costa. You see guys like this. What are you thinking?
Let's go. Let's go.
Just like that. Let's go.
I was nervous. I was nervous, but I was like, let's go. I remember Ernie talking to me in the uh, in the hotel before we got in. It was the day of the game, but he's like, "Bees, just play your game." He's like, "Just play your game. Try not to think about the situation. Just play the game. Do it what you got. Do it what you did to get here. Do the same things you've been doing the last 2 months that you made this team. Keep doing the same things. You know, keep just do you." And that talk from Ernie helped.
Ernie Stewart gave you this talk, the
Yeah,
do you talk, and you guys are playing against Portugal, and you guys kind of took an early lead. What are you thinking at this moment?
it was surreal. You couldn't believe that goal went in because Portugal they were the favorite, one of the favorites to win the World Cup.
That was their gold generation, so to speak.
Exactly. So obviously no one gave us a chance in hell to win this game. And especially obviously us Americans. Obviously what happened in '98, no one's looking for us to do anything. So for us to score 1, 2, 3 in the first half, man, it was crazy. So obviously at halftime you feel like, oh man, game done. You feel good. All we gotta do is hold out for 45 minutes. But man, that was the longest 45 minutes of my my whole career. We had, I think, maybe one shot. I think after that first 45 minutes, and after that, we were hanging on for dear life, man. I'm telling you.
So people remember that World Cup as a great World Cup run, but in group play, I mean, you guys almost didn't make it to the next round.
We needed help. We definitely needed help because it was our group was Portugal, South Korea, and Poland.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so yeah, we beat Portugal, drew against South Korea, and but I can't remember all the different variables that happened. I'm sure you probably know, but yeah, when we were playing
I
against
believe South Korea
Poland,
beat
yeah,
Poland by the goal.
they had to beat Portugal for us to go through,
Oh,
for us two to
Portugal,
go
you're right.
through. Yeah,
Portugal,
because we were playing Poland. Yeah,
that's right.
and I think we drew against Poland? No, we lost.
You lost.
Yeah, we lost against Poland.
Yeah.
So we thought, obviously we thought, oh man, that was it. Because all we needed to do was draw or win, and we'll go through, regardless of what South Korea did. And we heard the news like literally right when the whistle blew, our 90 minutes that South Korea, beat Portugal, and that we were still going through. So yeah, we gotta say we almost didn't make it. So the whole 2002, the great World Cup that we did have, it almost didn't happen.
It almost didn't happen. You guys go to the next round. You play your hated rivals in Mexico. I know this is a
Man,
game that you didn't get to play, but walk me through what you're seeing, what's going on, what the emotions.
I'm telling you, man, we had so much confidence. We did because it's a team we knew. It wasn't a team. Yeah, had great. Obviously, they had great players and they had a great team. But it was a team we knew. It was a team that we were very familiar with. A team that we knew we could beat. We had a lot of confidence, going into that game. I'm not even bullshitting. We really did, and there was no way we were going to lose that game. With everything going on, with them being obviously our biggest rival, and knowing that we can beat Mexico, our biggest rival, to go to the quarterfinals. It couldn't get any bigger than that, you know. So
Steve, that's pre-Mexico dominance for the U.S. men's
yeah,
national.
that's when it started. Then after that, that's when it started. Yeah.
Right. How did you have so much confidence versus that team?
Because we were so familiar with them. It wasn't a team like a Brazil or a Russia or a team that we had we knew their players. We knew how they played. We knew how the USA-Mexico games went, you know. Obviously, it's a bigger stage because it's the World Cup. But we knew we knew each player, you know. Bruce and the coaching staff, the players, obviously, you know, even though, you know, obviously the older guys, they knew more than I did because I was just kind of getting into the rivalry with Mexico and USA. But, you know, with Ernie, Kobe, you know, McBride, all those guys, all the older guys, you know, obviously Claudio, they knew who we were playing against, you know. They were so familiar with them, and there was no way we were losing that game. You know, obviously Mexico had a lot of the ball, and, you know, they had a lot of attacking threats up top. But, yeah, we had a lot of confidence that game. That was probably the least worried I was during that World Cup was that game. Seriously.
Wow.
So, before Portugal, before all those South Korea playing, you know, the whole nation, you know, in front of all those, all you see is a sea of red, you know, and they're singing their chants and their you know, their songs. You know, obviously, yeah, you think like, okay, yeah, you know, it's a little nerve-wracking, but, you know, let's go out here and play. But Mexico is like, okay, yeah, we got this, man. We can do this. We know them, they know us, but it's going to be a battle, but, hey, we can do this. And that's what it was.
And that's exactly what it was. And you move forward to what is Germany, and I don't want to get too much into Germany, but Torsten Frings handball on the line, it should have been a penalty today.
Yeah, they cheated.
That would have been a penalty. I mean, that team had the potential to go to a semifinal.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. One play away, you know, one play away. And the thing was, that was the best game we played all tournament. Yeah. We took it to Germany, you know. I don't think they were ready for us to play that well, you know, against them. I think they took us, you know, took us lightly, and, you know, it showed all game. You know, Landon had like, you know, 2 or 3 good, you know, solid chances, but yeah, solid chances, but, you know, kind of made some really good saves.
And he scored one of those as well.
Yeah, you know, but yeah, we anyone that'll say that Germany, you know, outplayed us is wrong.
No.
They just got to watch the game. But at the same time, we all know results matter.
Yeah.
They went on, we didn't. We can say till you're blue in the face, we had a better game than Germany, but the fact of the matter is they got through, they won 1-0, and that's it. That's football. That's the game.
That is football. So what's the reception like when you come back home?
Man, it was great. It wasn't even before. It was during the World Cup. Man, after that first game, you know, we had so much love from everybody, you know, and we heard, you know, everyone's, you know, cheers and messages from the States, you know, people, you know, saying that they're getting up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to watch games, and, you know, they couldn't believe that, you know, the USA was playing like this, you know, they had never seen that, you know, just things like that. So yeah, we definitely felt the love back home during the World Cup, and obviously when we got home, you know, we're almost kind of like heroes, you know. You know, guys were on, you know, Letterman's and all those different talk shows, and it was like we won the World Cup, but we didn't. But it was just the fact that, you know, we did so well, furthest we've ever gotten, you know, from a USA team, and I think, you know, it just showed that we had a very good group,
So the 2002 World Cup, 2006 World Cup, 2010 World Cup, 2014 World Cup, was that the biggest reception you remember?
Coming back, I would probably say so. I mean, I think more people started watching 06, 10, and 14. But I just think from just us, because they were so shocked and surprised that, you know, and then everyone jumped on the bandwagon, you know. I think that was probably our biggest welcoming back, you know, from that World Cup than any other one, I think.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.